back, everybody. So today we're going to try Little New Zealand from Arvon Brewing Company, New England style India Pale Ale, 6% ABV, New England style IPA hop with Motueka and Riwaka hops. So that should be interesting. Riwaka, if that's how you pronounce it. I don't think I've had those before. There is no date on this can, which is kind of weird because usually Arvon puts it on the side right here, and it's not there. I wonder if they got new labels. It seems like, yeah, this one is more textured than this one. This is Cryoverse, which that doesn't have one on there. But this is slicker. Definitely slicker than what that one is. Okay, enough of that. So this should be interesting. I'm not sure how much this was. I did get this at Hoffman Street, and the lady had to pull it out of a 4-pack because she didn't have any in the singles cooler. So let's go. Whoa. Go ahead and pour it in here. There we go. I know I have something around here. I always have paper towel to clean some of this stuff up. I guess it didn't want to be drank today. Ooh, I can smell it. Okay, let's get back to this. Off-white colored head, a little yellow coming up from the bottom. Bubbles are spread out. They are small. I do have some medium ones, but they're more spread out than like a pillowy top. For that pour, about a half a finger of head. Bubbles on the side, I would say are half and half. Half like dish soap, half like bubble wrap. Color. There's a tint of orange, but milky yellow in color. A little lighter. But it is 6%. 6% New England IPA. I can't... the color looks off for regular Arvon beers to me. It looks almost watered down, but I don't want to say that. I mean, even in the camera, you guys are seeing definitely more yellow. It could be the light, but it is fully hazy. But it looks watered down. It's just 6%. So I'm guessing that's why. Yeah, definitely looks off. I think most Arvon beers, I say, look oxidized because they're higher ABV. They have more yellow or more orange in them. But yeah, watered down, milky yellow color. Bubbles are pretty much all small now. Let's go ahead and smell. Definitely big tropical fruit in there. I almost want to say a touch of bubblegum yeastiness. I've been talking about this a lot lately. I'm glad they brought it back. If they did, because I would say prior to like November of 2021, I wasn't getting that like bubblegum yeastiness. I'm sure it's just the sweetness coming through, maybe a little bit of yeast in there, but yeah, that bubblegum yeast, in my opinion, I've started to see come back around, and I'm not sure why. Oh, I know it's fruit. It's sweet tropical fruit. I'd be very surprised if they say anything about citrus. Maybe a touch of pine sweetness in there, but that tropical fruit, sweet, juicy tropical fruit, a little bubblegum, a little yeastiness, and a little bit of sweet pine is what I pick up in there. Let's go ahead and taste. A little, I almost want to say like mango, underripe, hard mango with a lot of bitterness, with pine in the back. Like, that's what I would imagine a mango to taste like if it was not ready. Very smooth. You do get that tropical fruit up front, but it seems like that mango, I almost want to say pepper. Yeah, tropical fruit, not very sweet. Up front, underripe mango, going back to bitterness with some pepper in the back. It tastes like there's pepper in here. It's not spicy. There is pine bitterness, a touch of pine, more bitterness in there. The bitterness seems like it does linger. I mean, even in the aftertaste, like pepper. I'm going to have to look these hops up. I could see some, like most of the time, hop profiles, some of them will have secondary, and I could see pepper being one of them. I still get it. Yeah. Light bodied, 6% New England IPA. Yeah. I'm trying to. It has to be pepper. I will look the hops up. But yeah, you get that tropical fruit up front. Turns into more bitterness. That underripe mango is what I think of. Goes back a little bit of pine, bitterness, pepper, and that bitterness with a little bit of tropical sweetness hangs on in the aftertaste, and that's about it. I would go 4 out of 5. I think the bitterness is, at least in my opinion, the perceived bitterness is a little too high for a 6% beer. I don't know if I would say it's 60 IBUs though. And that's just saying in the brewing world, when you're first starting off, if your ABV is going to be 6, your IBUs should match, so it should be around 60. I think it's the pine that maybe amps the bitterness up just a little bit. I do think the bitterness level is under 60, 50, something like that. But yeah, 4 out of 5 for me. I'm going to look those hops up and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I was thinking, let me pull it back up, the Riwaka hops, if that's how you say it. I was actually thinking it was going to be that hop. For that hop, it says aromas of passion fruit, grapefruit, lemon, and tropical fruit. So tropical fruits I can definitely see in this. It's real standout in the powerful grapefruit citrusy character is what the internet says. I don't get grapefruit. I could see instead of bitterness, that's rind bitterness or something like that perceived. But the other one, Motueka, this refreshing and zesty character. So maybe it's just the bitterness and the zestiness of this. Yeah, fresh tropical limes. But they are saying zesty. So I guess me saying pepper could be it. I don't know if I've made like a smash beer with Motueka. But yeah, I can pick it up. I don't know how many others we're going to check right now. None of my friends have had this 124. People check this in 4.09. Style guidelines: hoppy, tropical, bitter, citrus, juicy. So that pine bitterness, citrus rind, okay, half a dozen of one, half a dozen of another. So if we look at everybody, and most of the time nobody is going to say a word, not sure why they even check these beers in if they're not going to say anything. Yeah, and nobody says anything. Oh, here's one. Juicy, balanced, and clean. Okay. Not loving these New Zealand hops. I wish somebody would say pepper. Tart, bitter, and creamy. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna get mad. So yeah, if you want to try some New Zealand hops in this, Arvon makes phenomenal beer. I will keep picking every single one of them up that I can find. But yeah, pick it up if you can get it. If you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here. And always remember, try new craft beer.